Huge significance, but as we all know, based largely around the fact that England was so poor in Paris, and Ireland, of course, need it as much as anybody as well, having lost to the Welsh. So I think it's all about momentum. I was lucky enough last night to spend a bit of time with Brian O'Driscoll, I was working with across the way at the Stoop, and he was just saying it's very difficult for teams to arrive at a World Cup and suddenly hit 4th, 5th, and ultimately 6th gear. Ideal if you've managed to build into the starter, into that opener, so that you're at pretty much full throttle from the off. Momentum is everything.
Yeah, and both teams, they're going to have to go full bore today, which will do neither side any harm at all. 2:30 kickoff here at Twickenham. We'll be back for further build-up. That's after the second round of qualifying from Monza with James Allen.
9 minutes remaining in this second part of qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix in Monza, round 12 of 19 in this year's Formula One World Championship. Lewis Hamilton leading the way in the driver's standing by 28 points from teammate Rosberg, but he's just put in a phenomenal lap here. 1 minute 23.383, which is 0.8 of a second quicker than Rosberg at this stage of qualifying. This isn't going to establish pole position. This is Q2. Only the final part of qualifying establishes that. We're just trying to find out who are the top 10 to go through, but nevertheless, a tremendous statement of intent, Alan McNish, from Lewis Hamilton.
Yep, it was a very clean and tidy lap. His teammate Nico Rosberg didn't have the ideal lap in the middle sector, but Hamilton's been very good this season at just delivering the lap in qualifying and basically putting the marker down and saying that's the time you've got to be. That puts pressure on the other drivers to take that little bit more out than what they had expected, and it gives Lewis Hamilton a comfort zone, and he's been able to do that time and time again. He's had 10 pole positions out of 11 Grand Prix. And I think it's going to take a big effort from Nico Rosberg. Even though this particular session doesn't count for the grid, I think it's going to take a big effort from Nico Rosberg to stop this Hamilton roller coaster.
This is the fastest racetrack in the Formula One calendar, with points around this track where they hit over 220 miles an hour. Some very big braking zones as well, particularly turn 1. They go from 220 miles an hour to 150 miles an hour in a distance of 150 meters. 5.6 G of deceleration on the driver's chest as he hits the brake pedal, but only just 1.6 seconds, and they shed all of that speed. That's how unbelievably high performance the brakes are on a Formula One car. Vettel, meanwhile, is just on the fastest middle sector time of anybody, and a personal best in sector 1. 3/10 down in the first sector. You can hear the commentator, the Italian commentator in the background, are beginning to get ready to go into orbit here, but Vettel disappoints him slightly across the line. Nevertheless, the Italian fans are pretty happy about that. He's second quickest. He split the two Mercedes cars, and it's at least